Level 1. Soft, barely set. At 3 to 4 minutes, the white has just barely firmed up. It holds together but remains fragile and difficult to peel cleanly. The yolk inside is completely liquid. This is the most delicate stage a cooked egg can be in. Pull it 1 minute too late and you have already moved to the next level entirely. Level 2. 4 to 5 minutes, soft boiled. This is the classic dipping egg. The white is now fully set and holds its shape when peeled. The yolk is still completely liquid inside. Slice the top off, dip your toast in, and the yolk runs out freely. The white gives you structure, the yolk gives you a warm, rich sauce sitting right inside the shell. This is what soldiers and dipping toast were invented for. Level 3, 6 minutes. The transformation begins. At 6 minutes, something starts happening inside the yolk. The center is still runny, but the outer edge has begun to thicken. The yolk outer layer is hitting around 65 degrees Celsius here, which is the exact temperature where yolk proteins start to change. When you cut this egg, the center still flows, but slower. The yolk is no longer fully liquid. It has started its shift. Level 4, 7 to 8 minutes, the sweet spot. And at 7 to 8 minutes, you hit the level most chefs aim for, the jammy egg. The white is firm, the yolk has transformed into something thick, glossy, and custard-like throughout. No free-flowing liquid remains, but it is not solid either. When you cut it in half, the yolk holds its shape with a smooth, creamy pull. This is the egg you see sliced perfectly on top of ramen bowls and grain salads, sitting in place rather than spreading across the plate. The jammy yolk is not an accident. It is a precise result of pulling the egg at exactly the right moment. Level 5. 8 to 9 minutes. Medium boiled. Past the jammy stage, the yolk continues setting from the outside inward. At 8 to 9 minutes, it is mostly solid throughout, with just a slight softness remaining right at the center. It is no longer glossy or creamy. It slices cleanly and holds together firmly. Not dry, but no longer soft either. A straightforward, substantial egg. Level 6, 8 to 9 minutes, medium boiled. Past the jammy stage, the yolk continues setting from the outside inward. At 8 to 9 minutes, it is mostly solid throughout, with just a slight softness remaining right at the center. It is no longer glossy or creamy, it slices cleanly and holds together firmly. Not dry, but no longer soft either. A straightforward, substantial egg. Level 7, 10 to 12 minutes, hard-boiled. At 10 to 12 minutes, the yolk is completely solid from edge to center, dense, pale, and fully set. If the egg is pushed past 12 minutes, the yolk turns dry and crumbly, and a green-gray ring may appear around its outer edge. That ring forms when hydrogen sulfide from the white reacts with iron in the yolk, a sign of overcooking, not spoilage. It is harmless, but it is avoidable. Pull the egg from the water and cool it immediately in an ice bath. The cold stops the residual heat from continuing to cook the center and prevents the reaction from happening. The same egg, the same water, just time. And 1 extra minute changes everything.